Welcome to a day in our lives of how to use the lifts.
All right, so we want to make sure that on your lift, it's always kept plugged in when not in use. So when you're ready to use it, you're going to pull this straight out, and that way you're able to then take it into the room. And remember, when you're done, you're going to take that plug. You've got the 3 prongs. You're going to make sure that's plugged in, and you want to make sure that you're looking for the light. If the light doesn't go on, you want to also check your connection here and then make sure it's plugged into the wall. So next, you're going to make sure that you have your strap is connected to the stick, which is going to be able to help you hook up there. So make sure that's connected. If your length of your strap is not enough, what you'll need to do is press your down button and pull up on the strap. And that's going to give you more slack, so that way you'll have enough strap to reach up there. So we'll do this a couple times to make sure we have enough length. And again, I'm pushing the down button and pulling up at the same time. And then we want to make sure that this part here is now attached up here. And you'll see that once any weight is on here, that locks that into place. So now I can take my up button, and that's going to start to raise this, so that I'm able to move it across the track. You'll also notice, I'll point out here, that if you needed to, that you can use the buttons on here to also raise it or to lower it if needed. There is an emergency button here that if this were to run out of batteries while you're using it, you can do an emergency down, and it's a slow down, it's not a fast one.
On the back of the sling is a chart showing what size correlates to the color of the border of the sling. Measure from the head of the patient to the coccyx. Measure the sling from the top of the head of the patient to the coccyx. So this patient would be a large.
It's going.
All right. We're going to have you roll over.
Have you guys done this before?
We absolutely have.
Oh, geez.
So we want to make sure that this line lines up here. We've got the flat side down with no colors, no writing on there. Nice and smooth. All right, go ahead and roll back for me.
Whoa.
Once we have this all nice and smoothed out, come on back. And then we're going to make sure that each of the leg pieces go under the legs to the thigh area.
I'm a little nervous.
Okay, that's next. We're going to connect the straps to the machine. What's important to remember is that if you want your patient sitting up, so if you're going from a laying position up to a chair, the closer, thank you, the closer that you have your straps to the patient, the more they'll be sitting up. If you are moving from a flat area to a flat area, it's okay to have them on the most farthest out strap. It is important to make sure that from side to side that the straps are matching. So if you put it on the middle one on your left side, on the right side also needs to be on the middle one. However, the top and the bottom do not have to be on the same, but side to side do need to be the same. So for this one, on the bottom, we always want to make sure that either we crisscross, meaning that the side on the right side will hook on the left, left on the right, or you can also use this strap and you would slide this through here, and then you're able to either crisscross or you can do it that. So for this one, let's go ahead and do the middle one. And we're going to slide that right on there. It's important to always have at least 2 people when you're using this lift. Let's go ahead and do the middle one for this one as well. And one of the people should always be in charge of their face to make sure that this does not go too far to their face. And you can see when we put this on, that it goes all the way through. They're matching on both sides, and that way we make sure that we don't have anything that will accidentally slide out. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and hit the up button on here, which is gonna slowly raise our patient up. If you get scared, you can always grab onto these straps if you feel you need to.
We should make a safety word or something.
I don't think we need a safe word for this one.
Okay. I'm moving. I'm moving.
You're going up in the sky. Very good.
Okay.
All right, so once they're able to slide over, we're gonna go ahead and grab the feet. Continue to slide over a little bit more. Yep.
Whoa.
And there's straps on the back that you're able to help if you needed to pull the patient over. So you can see that we need to bring it over just a little bit so we can use these straps to make sure we have the patient exactly where we need to. And then we're gonna push the down button as we help guide him to where he needs to be in his chair. The eagle has landed.
Oh, thank goodness. That wasn't very bad. I felt well supported.
Oh, good. We're going to make sure that we're watching his head to make sure that as we're lowering this, that the machine does not get close to their face. And you have to lower it enough so you have enough slack that you're able to then remove the straps. Thank you. All right, and then once you have that, you can slide that out of the way. Now we're gonna take this out, and then you're able to get each leg one at a time out from underneath there. All right, we're gonna raise this leg. And once you have that, if you have your patient lean slightly forward, you're then able to then pull this out nice and easy. So they're not under that bulky, they don't have to sit on the bulky pad. And then they're ready to go. We make sure that we have our fall alarm on before we leave them.
Hey, Rebecca, what is that fall alarm plugged into?
This has an aux cord that plugs into the call light system, so it can alert you if a patient tries to get out of the chair.
What if I don't have my aux cord?
Make sure you call 5050 to get one.
Specifically Todd or Mark. They're great. They promise to help you with all your fall prevention needs.
Last time they used a belt around me.
A belt? What is that?